Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and as usual, you can find me trying to figure out how to play the same blue-white control deck in about 15 different ways, because it's what I like to play, and we try to switch it up. I don't expect you guys to tune in back every single day for the same deck you saw yesterday every single time, and sometimes the changes are big, and sometimes they're small, and sometimes you like the deck, and sometimes you hate it, but at least we're out here trying. And what I'm doing this time is I am taking the blue and white control shell that I do adore, using Jace the Perfected Mind, Wandering Emperor, and Depopulate to keep the opponent off balance, and I'm adding a new win con. I'm adding Atraxa, the Grand Freaking Unifier, and I'm going to throw that in my graveyard using Thirst for Discovery, the Celestist, Rafine's Informant, and Faithful Mending. Once I throw it in my graveyard like yesterday's garbage, I'm going to get it back with Invoked Justice at a very cheap rate and with 4 +1/+1 counters, so it's 11/11. And that's totally gonna be good enough to win a lot of games of best of one. At least that's the great plan. We're introducing a little bit of inconsistency to the deck and potential absolute failure, but none of that matters because this is the intro. And in the intro, anything is possible. I could curve out and smash everybody perfectly in every game that I play. You're just gonna have to watch the video or skip straight to the stat wrap. But whatever it is, we're going to have some fun today with trying to create the biggest, most powerful Atraxa in a shell I already love, blue-white control. So let's dive in. Let this nonsense begin. All right, we'll keep it. Hopefully we'll draw into the Atraxa hand. Underdog. Okay, I'm going to need some Wandering Emperor for that action. Here's Rafine's Informant. There goes Faithful Mending. Ready to go to war. Double Underdog. Easy cut down. Always has it. 17. There's the Atraxa. Here's the Celestis. Now, will we get a chance to discard that Atraxa? Maybe the opponent will do nothing and give it to us. Down to 11. Nope. And they have the nastiest card for us to deal with too. But we have a Depopulate. Flush Gorger, sure. Oh man, do I discard this? If they have another Trespasser, it's such a disaster. Would they have played one? Yeah, they would have, right? There's an Informant down there. Maybe we're just supposed to get back the Informant. Okay, I like that. Because this also allows for laydown arms. Give us a little 6/5. Drop an Atraxa in the yards. If they have another Trespasser, they wreck our Atraxa plan, but they still have a 7/6 to deal with. Whoa. Okay. That's good. That's good for me. Come to daddy. Just gonna put the counters here. I'm gonna assume Atraxa will die. Or if Atraxa doesn't die, they are going to die, right? So it's fine. Only 3? Still plenty. Tap land party on the draw. I'll keep it. Maybe we'll draw the land. Maybe we won't need to be that fast. Well, it shows us a mountain. Not very mono red of them to not attack me already. There you go. I was starting to worry. Big draw. Okay. Well, on the draw, missing those drops is brutal, but our opponent's on the 2-drop plan. Okay. There's a laydown arms. Not bad. I guess I want to make sure I hit 4. So let's play the farmhand. Hit the plains. Do we leave them with the Feldon because they're stuck on 2 lands and they kept this hand for a reason and they might have multiple Feldons? Legend rule themselves? I think we do. Feels weird, but yeah, I think this is the play. Mm-hmm. 2 mono, no blocks. This is just Wandering Emperor time? Yeah. We'll hold back the farmhand, but we might be able to go Wandering Emperor plus onto farmhand here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that will help the opponent find their land, though. Hate that. In that case, we just exile the adversary. Untap and put a counter on the farmhand.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Hold up more emperors? I mean, that's how we win, right? Just Wandering Emperor to the moon. You know they have to kill it. Yep. Yeah, commit some resources for me. See where they send the 1/1? Into the farmhand, basically, but where did this go? It went face. All right, now we make samurai.
Coming off, we must protect the people.
Block here. Cool. Another depopulate, huh? Get rid of squee.
Our swords will cross again. You're done.
Just play Wandering Emperor games. Make them point their burn at it. There you go. There you go. Every time.
I've learned much during
there we
my
go.
travels.
3 Wandering Emperors, too much. On the draw, Emperors into populates, but Rafine's in format can discard the Atraxa, and it looks like we get mono red again. This is not a well-positioned hand to fight them, especially on the draw. We'll need to draw a good... Oh, you need another land, and we need a good play for turn 3. That's not terrible. We just do this now. This gives us more options. There's the plains, so we can hit a squee with the lay down arms now, if that's what comes out of them. We're gonna strike down the informant. It's far from the world's greatest turn 3 play, but it works. Just take out the Swift Spear. Try to keep ourselves alive. We're on the road to Atraxa. There's the squee. Cards in graveyard are only 1. Here's the depopulate. Chick. Just a chick. Down to 9. Okay. Yeah. Atraxa. The thing. We did the thing. Are you proud of me? I did the thing. I guess we take the other... We can just cast an Atraxa if we take that. You. Okay. 5. Feels nice. My face, no! I think it's honestly the Buster. I know, if we discard another Atraxa, we can get another Atraxa next turn, but who needs that? We just don't need that. Alright, easy. What's wrong with Mono Red? No answer in your deck for 11/11 lifelink, flying, vigilant, death touch? This hand could win. Give me a target. Thank you. Infantry. All right. Well, I might regret that laydown arms. That thing can really slug. There's a Felden. They have a spell to cast as well? Not yet. We found it. Let them do their scry first. See the top? Probably not a land. Depopulate is there. Rafine's Informant is there. I think I'd rather have that than a Thirst and a Mending. Just something on the battlefield next turn. Jace. Draw and discard. I think it'll just be the land. If they're gonna let me block, I'm gonna block. Okay, they've got a Kumano faces Kakazan there, which plays around to populate nicely. I think, do we try to stall here and draw more creatures out? I think we do, and I think we try to have Jace out when we do it.
I've already read you. Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
You can definitely feel the vibe of like we're playing blue-white control here, not really playing, Atraxa Reanimator. But it is an angle we can just shift to. It's going to be a lot of damage. 3, 4, 5 from the chick. They have another 1-mana spell to get there. Just get there this turn. That would be so nasty. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Okay, we go to 1. I think we're just dead then, right? Because this can be 3, but then this transforms and there's just nothing on the board. So what else can we do? We could mend. I guess we have to do mending. Those are not good. Show them the depopulates for LOL. We need like laydown arms?
We can improve
No.
upon your ideas.
Well, I mean, yeah. Can't win. Cannot beat it. Just cannot do it. Feels bad.
CGB's going down to playing Magic with the best. If you want to join the party, then get down to Command Fest. Orlando! Orlando!
If laydown arms for a 1-drop, we have to draw a land, and then we can probably thirst our way into Depop and Wandering Emperor. So we're just counting on drawing 1 land or an ambitious farm hand, and our opponent is mono red again. There's a Rafine's Informant. Need another Plains if there's going to be a 2-mana 3/3 here. Oh, they got nothing? I like that. Okay, I was going to play Informant, but let's do a priority check. Yeah, see that? If I play Informant here, they just kill it and get to use their mana well. If I pass, they go face, which might clear the way for things in the future. Reduces their options for sure. Yeah. If I hadn't drawn the Mending, though, I'd have still played the Informant. Warfare. Some people still play that. Alright, looking for lands. Got 1. Don't think I have time for Thirst. It's not that kind of game anymore. Lay down your arms, Etching of Kumano. I command it. Rafine's Informant. Draw. Discard other Rafine's Informant. Because we're about to move into the 4-mana phase of the game, and I don't have time for more of those. What this deck does so much differently from my control decks is actually have a board presence. Just having stupid Informants and farm hands, every now and then it makes a big difference. Ah, they have the Raiju! Okay. Am I going to take 5 here, or am I going to Chumpers? Chumper Depop? Chumper Emperor? No Chumper Emperor. No Chumper Emperor. But we don't give the opponent this chance to untap. And then get something else with a counter on it and do that whole thing. They might have ended the festivities, though. Could be nasty. We are just on Atraxa watch, though. All we need is Invoke Justice. All I need is a little justice. Okay, not in the festivities. Just play with fire that deals 4. Scry to the bottom. We like that. Counter here.
Remember your training.
I guess you know what? Let's do this first. We don't have anything else to do. Lay down arms and 2 more lands. Trying to decide how much I need second blue, compared to like being able to use lay down arms on a Raiju. Second blue is important when flashing back both sides of a Faithful Mending. They're gonna play with fire me again. My god, please stop. My face. To the bottom again, okay. Top deck. It's top deck time. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. Let's see how they use it. I want to keep my Informant if possible. They're going face. No, they are going after Wandering Emperor. Well, we'll do this. Oh, I forgot that dies in that spot. Ugh. Cringe. Okay. Let's mend. It's not going well. Hold on to your butts.
May your blade strike true.
I think the window is closing for our Atraxa moment. Felden. God, no. No, not that. Anything but that. I mean, that'll find you a lightning strike, right? We'll see. It's not a given. Easy. Never. Didn't. Have it. Freaking mono red. So obnoxious. So obnoxious. More mono red. You can tell by the avatar. Nobody else actually gives a crap about who Urabrask is. Alright, we need a way to discard the Atraxa. We find that, easy game. But that is the missing piece at the moment. I hate you, Felden. I wish you only pain, suffering in all of your endeavors. Pretty good draw. Gonna have to be a depopulate, but we could still draw a way to discard the Atraxa and have a game, but nope. No, we will not. That is not how it's going to work. Could blow up the Foundry. Yeah. A little land destruction strategy. Alright, let's try cleaning up the board before getting something back here. Back backup squee, easy. Yeah, never had it. Never had it. No way to discard the Atraxa. Or that would have been easy. Well, that's no way to turn around the bad luck. Okay. Thought I just cried you to the bottom. Toxic. Well, we found something that isn't mono red to play against, and now I'm really glad I have the farmhand to jump in front. They're on the move. We have an informant. I guess we're going to depopulate next turn no matter what. May as well inform. Ooh, and we hit the laydown arms, rewarded. Great curve out. Okay, okay. I mean, they do get 2 poison on me, but that's not 3. Yeah. Absolutely sweet. Great curve out. Another one, huh? All right, this is the game where we have to find Invoke Justice. We're like setting the bingo box of just trying to put like something for everyone in these videos. Do you like it when you draw Atraxa but no Invoke? Do you like it when you draw Invoke but no Atraxa? How about when you draw Atraxa but no way to discard anything? We've got it all. There's Invoke. So we'll discard this, and next turn do the thing. Goodbye, Selesnya Toxic. And that's what it looks like when the deck works. Ta-da! On the draw. Yuck. But we try. Hey, that's not mono red. What are we up against? Somebody trying some new Magic the Gathering cards today? Crazy talk. What you gonna do? Devilish Valet. Okay. Devilish Valet. So it is some kind of a token deck. Yeah. Do we discard this now? Let them see it. They can't interact with the graveyard, can they? Nah. They got nothing. Gotta get another planes on the battlefield before we cast that lay down arms, or I'm gonna be really embarrassed. What are they doing? Add a line. Okay. No big deal. Drop a Jace on him. Slow the Adeline down a bit.
Become subdued.
Make the opponent work for it. There's the Greets. There's the Skrelv. All right, now the creature deck is revealing itself. Make a 1/1, get another Gala trigger.
What you're thinking won't work.
Do the thing. This thing. Roar! More Justice, more Emperor. We've got the lands we need. So, yeah, just 3. And we have this Jace. What are we doing with Jace? I guess we'll continue to make things difficult for the Adeline. Now, can they remove Atraxa?
Easily quelled.
It's very large. It has to be like a Brutal Cathar, some kind of white exile target thingy. Naya doesn't have a ton of those, but if you're going to play it, you usually have something like Brutal Cathar in your deck. Our hand is not amazing against Brutal Cathar either. There were no depopulates in the top, what, 15 cards now, I guess? More than that. There's Helana and Elena. That card doesn't play. And Skrelv works very well for making things unblockable against Atraxa. Okay, that is a 3/3 token. No attacks. Wow. No attacks, huh? I don't need another Atraxa. I could mill myself quite a bit, then invoke Justice and get Jace back and mill again. Could mill 30 from the opponent. Have a 15/15 Atraxa. But I think what I really want is a depopulate, to be honest. So I'll take one shot at it here with Faithful Mending. Lay down arms. Still no depopulate. Let's make life difficult for the Helana Elena. See if the Skrelv tries to mess with that. Nope. Okay.
Become subdued.
Yeah. That's a lot of life. All right, I'm just gonna hold up Wandering Emperor then. A Jetmir is solid. They all have Vigilance, which is very good against Wandering Emperor. But what are they gonna do? I'm gonna add some counters over there. I'm at 34. They don't have Double Strike. Whoa. Okay. You get the 1/1. You get the trigger. They still don't have Double Strike. You love the commitment. They are not backing down. Okay, Skrelv on the Adeline. Can't kill it in response because it has to be a tapped creature. It's too bad it's toxic and not infect, right? Alright, big block. So, we could give Atraxa first strike, which would let us gain all that life first, but they don't have double strike, so I don't think they're going to kill us anyway. Still, might as well be sure.
I'm not overconfident.
This keeps me from having to math.
This fight.
And yep, swing for 12, win the game. One Atraxa versus all the creatures that the Naya could muster. Good hand, good hand. Need to find the Atraxa. Also could use a basic for the thirst, but we'll see. Hey, that wasn't so hard. Do we... I think we still discard the Atraxa. It kind of tells them right away, and if they have a way to exile the graveyard or something like a Denic, it's kind of a pain, but I still think we just go for it there. I think I'll thirst for discovery, rather than rush out a Jace. They are probably their own domain Atraxa deck. I believe Matchmaker would hook me up with that kind of a matchup. And they've got Fable. We have the planes, but it's our only one, so we're not going to discard it. Discard like this. Still need a land. Still need a land.
I'll take note of all your failures.
I guess we minus now. This is a self-mill deck, by the way. Ah, there wasn't an untapped land among them, and we got there. Perfect mill. But yeah, this is a self-mill deck unless the Atraxa win con isn't good enough. If you're playing against somebody with enough removal, and this deck might turn out to be that, but most of the time we're a self-mill deck. We have the Mendings, we make use of our graveyard. They discarded a Rebirth. One less for each creature that died, huh? So if these trade, they can Rebirth this turn. But right now they don't have anything in their graveyard with the Rebirth. It also has to be their graveyard, right? Yep. Yes, it does. Now, if they had their own Cruelty of Gix, what a disaster we might be facing. They spend mana removing the Informant. We're doing it. Oh, okay. Scary. Very scary. Ah, oh, don't Cruelty me. Don't you do it. Don't you out-reanimate the Reanimator. Okay, that's fine. Ah! Justice! Another Invoke. We've got a lot of them. Lay down arms. 1 planes, 2 planes. Not enough. I guess we take the Depopulate. We'd be up to 3 planes, but that Sheldred's got to go. I'll take the Otawara. More utility. Shrink.
You can be made to obey.
All right. Sure they'll go for the throat or something for this Atraxa, right? And we'll invoke it again and again. Another Fable. Oh. Okay then. Take 1. Cool.
You hesitate to accept the truth.
2 life. All right, Atraxa swing. Dude, I even get to draw from this Depopulate? Are you kidding me right now? Down to 8. I mean, do I make them figure out how to kill this Atraxa, though? Is that really the right play? Is it the right play to let them off the hook with a Depopulate? They'll find a way, and the Sheldred will gain a lot of life. We could Wandering Emperor the Sheldred, though. Then the opponent still has this that they can target, but we have this blocker. They have a Reflection. Reflection's a scary card. Yeah. I'm not letting them off the hook from a lethal Atraxa.
Anyone who harms my
I'm taking
people
Shelly
must
out.
contend with me. My judgment is final.
Become subdued.
Not interested in the Mending here. The Otawara might still be an interactive spell. You gain like a reach creature or something. Titan of Industry. They dig. Yep, they found their go for the throat. Had a feeling they would. Here's some treasure. Let's see what they can do with it. Some kind of a Jundi Reanimator thing, but probably also an Atraxa deck. Which would explain why they're not giving up. Also means we might have to mill them. So what do we have? 42 cards. They're at 43? Okay.
The knowledge we acquired is still valuable. All your hopes.
Titan deck, Olivia, the Crimson Bride. All right, they do a lot of stuff. Again. I don't think in their current position that they can come back and win in one turn, even with access to a huge graveyard.
I will shatter your mind.
And a Reflection. What they need is some graveyard hate from my Jace, and I don't see it. So, can they do it? Show me. They can copy the reflection a bunch of times, but they won't be untapped. Do your thing. Don't let me stop you. Titan. They can make so many Titans. They're making a Titan right now. Madness. Any of those modes put cards back in your library? I didn't think so. Da, 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 da.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop us.
Haha. And that's why the Jaces are in there. Sometimes you need more than combat damage. Good hand. And it's not mono red. Alright, crawling freaking chorus, huh? Still think we let them hit me for one little infectees. Let's see what 2-drop we might have to remove. The hive. Okay, can't remove the hive. So I guess I'll play the informant. Get the Atraxa in the yard. They don't really have a way to mess with it. And now we have a blocker. We're going to need to populate though against this deck. Double hive and missed land drop. Okay. Okay. It's gonna get dicey. We could try to pressure their life total, but the toxic thing is gonna get nasty. Could play a bank buster now. No, let's go wider. I also want to save lay down arms for an Annex Sentry when they draw their one land. Could be crucial. They're getting 2 free creatures per turn, but they can't block. So maybe at some point we can find a way to attack here. Okay, and they play 2 more creatures that turn. Wild. I guess this is Wandering Emperor time. This could go badly very fast. All right, they've hit the land. They're just moving. All right. Here's an Emperor. We make creatures in this matchup. We really need to block a lot of things.
I'm home.
And we need to do it often.
We must protect the people.
So it's you and you and you. We got tricks. That's bad. That's very bad. We need those depopulates. This is the matchup. But as of right now, we're getting completely shafted on that front. All right. What else? Can't give it to the Rot Priest. It's a 1/2. Yep. There you go. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this. I don't think it's going to be very close. God, we had to have a depopulate. I guess the Thirst might still locate one.
Guards, to me.
If I target a thing, I get a poison counter. I mean, look at how many attackers they have. You can block 3 or still just dead. Unreal. Unreal. That escalated so quickly. Oof. Oof. This hand has Depopulate and Wandering Emperor on the draw. If we draw a land, we do it. It's definitely slow. We might just be dead, but the opponent has a Sheldred avatar, so they're not playing mono red. They're probably playing black. And if they're not playing the very aggressive black, if they're playing the mid-range black, we might have time for all this to work. So we need to have the right read on their deck and just draw a land. And then our hand is good-ish. This helps. Got something good? Yep. This is exactly what we want to be up against. Doesn't mean we'll win, but it means our read was right, so keeping the hand was okay. You. Frustrating card. Don't really want it to transform. So I guess I will Thirst now and probably drop this Plains if I hit any more lands, because it doesn't really matter if they take the Plains. And then we have to discard again? Oh, that's rough. I didn't want to give them the Mending. I think I'm supposed to. Things I do to keep day-night from happening. Boom. They are stuck on 3. They are still stuck on 3, and now we're a Wandering Emperor deck, as we have nothing else to invoke out of the graveyard.
I hope you're ready to. May your blade strike.
First removal spell located. Sure.
Protect the people.
If we go for Invoke Justice on the Plains to make this a 6/6, they'll just do this. But next turn I might just minus, make a creature, then invoke it back. Yeah. Scoop to a Wandering Emperor. Gotcha. No 4th land. Been there. It sucks. Keep. Hopefully the Mending helps us curve out well. Whoa! Who plays Shivan Reef? Are you Grixis? Jeskai. Alright, 94% explains everything. Let's try for an Informant. They use a Make Disappear on something like that. We're pretty happy. Use a Fires of Victory on it. We're happy with that too. Let's drop a Depopulate. Don't think it will be that kind of game. Not going to run a Jace into this mana. As good a time as any for some Mending. Feels like a Mind Splice deck. Okay, deck is committed to my Depopulates here. If it's a Mind Splice deck, let's just go for Jace. Try to keep them from dropping it.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
We could try to mill an Atraxa, but I think honestly we have to mill this person out completely. So I'm just going, we're going face. Jace is the face, is the place. They're gonna Deluge, that's fine. Means that they don't have a Mind Splice yet, and we're gonna learn about their deck. Yep, we got Syncopates and Wandering Emperors, we got Witness the Future. Okay. See if they have a counter. Just gonna be aggressive. Yeah? Nice. Okay, 31 cards to go and 18. So we will mill them and draw 3.
The data requires scrutiny.
I'm not overconfident. Guards, to me.
So it's not Mind Splice. It's just Super Friends. Weird use of fires there when they were about to... Oh, because they played that... Okay. I see. I was like, it's a weird use of fires when they're just going to attack the Jace for lethal, but they accidentally played this in my main phase. Or in combat, I guess.
Keep watch for intruders.
I guess we'll let them have this, and we'll try to find more invokes so that we can mill them out. But both of our Jaces are in the graveyard, and they have another one.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
So their graveyard has 3, so they're going to draw 3. All right. Well, that's good enough for me. I don't want to see any more of their deck. It's pretty lame. My deck is definitely not built to match up with it. Stats review. We're back for a post-game Rats. We're going to talk about the Rats? What? Raps. And we're talking about the Atraxa blue-white control deck. I went 7-5, a 58% win rate. I had 60% on the draw. Weird. Only 2-3 against mono red though. And if I'm 40% against mono red, I have trouble living with that number. What do I really think of this deck? Well, sometimes you just get the Atraxa and you just win. Ta-da, I did it. What I actually think I did was introduce a new kind of inconsistency to blue-white control, where we just can't draw a way to discard the Atraxa, or we can't draw a way to reanimate the Atraxa, or we can't draw the Atraxa. Like, all these things are now potential fail rates for a deck that otherwise had a very simple job, just stay alive. Now we need to stay alive and set ourselves into turn 5 to do a very specific thing, and if we don't do it, our deck looks really bad. It looks like we're doing just really bad stuff. So if you like the animating of Atraxa, if it particularly speaks to you, I think that you need a different shell. I don't think this is the perfect shell for it, and I like my control in a certain way. That said, we did hold our own. Maybe you can get to Mythic playing a deck like this, but it's not the way I would want to get to Mythic, so I'm going to leave it up to you. How would you play Atraxa Reanimator? What is the right shell for it? We've seen Rakdos. Is it still Rakdos? Some people have said it's Jund. Is it really Jund? I found in Jund getting Titan of Industry was just better. Maybe it just is in Best of 1. Anyway, let me know in the comments. You made it all the way to the end of the video, so thank you. That is the #1 thing you can do to support the channel, and I appreciate you. I've been trying to say it more lately. Please remember to leave a like and a comment. Please subscribe if you haven't done that. You probably should. You stuck around till the end. How bad can subscribing be? I'm not going to fill your feed with all kinds of garbage. Just, you know, Magic the Gathering Arena. Some nice casual Magic the Gathering Arena gameplay. Trying to play standard most every day, even when it doesn't have a lot of new cards. So, thank you very much for sticking around. I appreciate you. Now go do those things. You do that, then I'll tell you, you're cool.